Hello, hello. I apologize immediately for the audio quality. I'm streaming this game because I have a little bit of a following on Twitch. I have like 107 followers, which is a lot more than I do on YouTube. So I'm thinking maybe someone will watch when I stream, and they'll get into the game maybe. So I'm playing Lamina Glaciai's team. This is the Fine Dining Society. It's a bunch of vampires. And I got my 5th ogre, and I rolled doubles on another ogre, and I rolled an AGI up on a snotling. So he's getting 90,000 in inducements. Let me just look at his roster here. He's got a level 3 thrall with block and tackle. His thralls are, he has a level 2 vampire with block, and then some thralls with block. And that's all I really gotta worry about. And I just woke up, so sorry about that too. I'm a little drowsy. So I got 2 stars, he's got 3. Oh, I forgot to check his record. But he's got 5 rerolls. Yes, Nikki. Oh, and sorry, I'll be talking to my Twitch audience at sometimes. Tails never fails. Do I want to kick or do I want to receive? I guess receive. I was thinking about kicking and just like whooping them with my ogres. This is a league where it's the worst teams in Blood Bowl. Like teams aren't designed. The game isn't balanced. Like there's teams that just like can't really compete in a league with other teams, different races or whatever. And like so we're playing like the lowest tier teams. It's kind of just like a for fun league. So he's vampires and I'm the ogres, and there's like our teams are gimmicky. Like his team, his vampires might have to stop and eat his own players and things like that. My ogres sometimes are too stupid. They're really strong and powerful, but sometimes they're too stupid to be able to move. So like, they have to roll, like a 1 or higher, just to, on a d6 just to move. Alright, so I kind of want the ones with break tackle on the line. Then I have my 1 in agility here. Hideout or rideout has 1 SPP. And then the rest of the thing is I have all these real weak players. So I'd probably want to get like, well, I want to get the ball to this ogre on the left. So these snotling guys are the weakest and worst players in the whole game. And I kind of just want to keep them like safe. I was just able to buy another ogre before the kickoff. He got an extra reroll, which means he gets to, if he doesn't like the results of the dice, he gets to roll it over. Alright, this is really bad where this landed. This is bad for me. It's hard. You can fail picking up the ball. So I'm going to just try to get as many players around the ball as I can. And I need to roll a 3 or a higher to pick up the ball. And I can throw these blocks here, but the blocks are risky. Not so much risky, but I mean, yeah, they are risky. What's up, Mr. B115? Because you can always fail a block, so I don't really know what I'm doing with these guys here. This is Blood Bowl Chaos Edition. It's like a strategy game. No, I've never played any other Warhammer games. I think I might throw this block right here before I pick up the ball. No. See, he was too stupid to move there, so I think I'm going to try to pick up the ball. Alright, I got it. And then I want to try to hand it to this ogre. Okay, and the ogre got it. So that was really risky. You might not think it was risky, but what I just did was real risky. And then I can use my break tackle ability to put an ogre here. Yeah, I want to reroll that. See, I rolled like a lower thing on the dice, so I re-rolled the ability. I kind of want to try this move, but it's kind of risky. Please don't fall down. Please don't fall down. Oh, he fell down. All he had to do is roll not a 1 right there. Yeah, I don't know how I really feel about like the Warhammer universe. I'm not like super into the lore or anything. I kind of just like, I like the mix of strategy and American football type things. This guy that I'm playing is also really good. Yeah, this is more of definitely like a turn-based strategy game. Like each piece has attributes and they have stats and things that they can do. And if you play a persistent league like I'm doing, you get money and you level them up and things like that as the season goes on. You know what I can try to do? Is like I can throw these little ogres or these little snotlings. I can try to pick them up and throw them. Give them the ball and throw him with another ogre. Which would be hard. What's up, Johnny Boy 3000? See, I'm trying to form like what's called a cage right now, which looks like a 5 on a dice. This is the guy that runs the league too. Dude, I'm thinking about handing the ball off to this guy and then throwing him. I don't know how far I can throw him though. I think pretty far. I kind of just want to try it. I can only throw him to like here. Oh, I threw him into another player. It's hard to throw him. I probably just threw away the game right there. Because when I get the ball, you need to like you need to score. Oh, I put him in the wrong place too. See, now all my players are gonna start getting hurt. I want to know what happened on that row. So yeah, I tried to throw that snotling for the stream, for the crowd. Try to score a one-turn touchdown or something like that. But well, it wouldn't have been a one-turn touchdown, but it would have been a two-turn touchdown. But when I really should have just held on to the ball and just kept hitting him until he got hurt. But you know, I had to play it up for the stream a little bit. Uh-oh. Now my players are getting hurt, so it'll be a slow descent into losing, more than likely. I don't want to hear anyone complaining about their Rome Total War 2 campaigns, by the way. Nothing can be as bad as the Swaby, Caesar, and Gaul on Legendary. Nothing. I refuse to believe that anything is that bad. I mean, you're entitled to complain, but I could write a book about how much I want to complain about that campaign. Alright, well, at least I got my ogre standing up. All my little guys are hurt, it looks like. So that's bad. Block. He has block. I can't I block him? Oh, because I just stood up with him. I can't move any further. Oh, do I want to re-roll this bonehead roll? It's kind of important. Yes. So everyone exerts these yellow things. You can't see them from my players, but everyone exerts these things around them called tackle zones, which is kind of like, if you're familiar with Dungeons and Dragons or any of those video games like Temple of the Elemental Evil or something like that. It's like, or even Divinity Original Sin. It's like in Dungeons and Dragons, if you come close to a player and then you try to leave, you get an attack of the person gets an attack of opportunity on you. So that's kind of the same thing in Blood Bowl. Like, you have to dodge out of their tackle zones, and that requires a dice roll. So like, this guy is in this guy's tackle zone, and my ogres have really low agility. Agility is what gets checked for the tackle zone. Except I have a skill called Break Tackle on them, which lets me use my strength instead of agility, so they can still get out of the tackle zones a little bit. But not all the ogres have that. Only a few of them do. Okay, he reversed field. He's running his offense like his Dark Elf team. I cut him off at the angle of pursuit. I'm using sound Pee-wee football tactics on this. Like, I cut him off, so he had to go back here. But he's also he wants to score. There's 8 turns and a half. He wants to hold the ball until turn 8 and score on turn 8. That way, I don't get the ball back and a chance to score. So there's like an element of stalling. Usually what would be happening is I would just be hitting his guys, and my guys are strong. So the more strength you have over the other player, the more dice you get to roll, and then you get to pick the result that you want from the dice. And so, you know, the stronger they are, it's like if you're stronger than the player you're trying to block, you roll 2 dice. If you're double the strength, you roll 3 dice, which is like the most you can roll is a 3-die block. And So with the ogres being strength 5, usually the average player is strength 3. That's like the gimmick of my team. I have up to 6 strength 5 players. His gimmick is he has vampires, which have strength 4 and agility 4, which is really good. Except every once in a while, they get this thing called bloodlust, which means they have to end a turn next to one of these things called thralls, which is like their throwaway like garbage players, and eat one of the thralls, like suck their blood and injure the thrall for the rest of the game, or they get sent off the pitch, which means they they're out for the game if they don't do that. So like I want to try to hit his vampires, but he's putting himself in a good position through the tackle zones and things like that to where I can't hit his vampires. Because you can only do a blitz is when you can hit someone that you're not standing next to. You can only do it once a turn. So like I can only blitz like say this thrall or something this turn. So he's guarding his vampires really well. Because when you hit them, you get a chance to hurt them. Do I want to follow him? No. Oh, I should have followed him. See, and then I can try to do a go for it, which means I have to just roll more than one. Oh, I failed it. Let me re-roll it. That was a bad re-roll. That was stupid. But, so then I have my snotlings, and my snotlings are just really good at dodging. Like, if they get hit, they get hurt real bad, but they can get in and out of situations. They get their dodge rolls get modified to the point where it's pretty much automatic. But then if they get hit, they get hurt really bad. So I kind of want to keep... And then the ogres can always pick up and throw them. So I kind of want to, pick up... or have these guys do something, but... On the other hand... They have 1 strength. They have the lowest strength in the game. So they're more likely to get injured. So it's really... There's not much I can do with them. Like in this situation, I don't really have anywhere to move him where he wouldn't be just standing next to someone. I might just leave him on the ground. This ogre... He has break tackle. But he can only use that once a turn. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Alright, it worked. So I put him in contact with the vampire. The vampire is gonna be able to dodge out most of the time. And I don't know, I'll just put the snotling right here. And I'll try to do this crazy move and see if it works. Yeah, usually a normal player can't dodge like that in and out. So this is actually a fairly tense game. I should have scored the first when I had the ball, but I tried to throw the snotling just because it's for fun. And I've never really done it before, and I rolled an agility up on my snotling, which is they have to make an agility roll when they land when you throw them. So like if they have the ball and they haven't moved yet, you can throw them with an ogre, and if they land, they can get up and keep running. So like that's what I was hoping to do. he's gonna want to basically, he's gonna just kind of run back and forth with the ball and either try to pass it. Passing is hard in this game. There's a lot of, you have to roll a lot of dice. This game is all about like you do everything that doesn't require a dice roll first. You want to roll as little dice as possible, because anytime you roll a dice, something can go wrong. Here, he got his bloodlust roll there, which means he's gonna have to end his turn next to a thrall and injure his thrall, or not injure it, but knock him out of the, like, feed on his blood. Yeah, see, like he just did that right there, and it stunned his thrall. I guess it doesn't knock him out of the game, so he's able to stay in. If I were to injure all his thralls and he didn't have anybody to feed off of, like, he would get sent off the pitch. So that's part of the strategy against playing against vampires, is take away their food source, because it's a 1 in 6 chance. And so if they roll a 1 on a d6, they get that bloodlust thing. Just like my ogres, if they roll a 1 on a d6, they get boneheaded, which means they can't move and they lose their tackle zones. But there's two kinds of teams. There's bashy teams, which just try to hurt the other team and remove enough players from the field to give you an advantage. So that you have more players, so it's easier for you to score. It's easy for you to play defense. And then there's like elf teams, which are more finesse based and try to pass and try to the exception being dark elves, who kind of run the ball a little bit, who dodge out of stuff. And so the vampires are kind of like a hybrid of both almost, because they have 4 strength, which is real strong. The average player is 3 strength, and strength is the most important stat. But they also have 4 agility, which is the base agility of an elf. So they have an interesting playstyle. For this, I might want to take the snotling and try to throw him at this vampire. It would be hard to do it accurately, but it might knock one of these guys down. But it looks like I'm gonna get a block on the corner of his cage, which is something that I want to do. Is there something I want to move first, though? But we can throw this block. We call those yellows POWs. I want to follow up. Yeah, sure. So I stunned him there. I don't know why I'm rotating the camera. That's not typically something you do. And I'm going to want to throw this block here, probably. Do I want to reroll? It's my last reroll. I kinda do, but no. I need to save it for something more important, like the splits. Alright, I got a defender stumbles, which, unless he has dodge, is the same as a knockdown. So yeah, I will follow him. So now I'm right up on his ball carrier, which is where I want to be. You can throw this block here. It's just a push. Follow him. So he's kind of got a little alley to run here. I kind of want to put this Snotling on this vampire, even though he's probably going to get hurt. Just so there's a tackle zone on him. Which means if he rolls a 1 out of 6 when he's trying to dodge, he'll fall down. I don't know, same thing here. It's probably being too aggressive with those guys, but he's probably gonna dodge out and just run down the sideline here. Oh, okay, he does that. He might be going for a pass here. He picked both down? Oh. He has blocked. Yeah, it looks like he's setting up for a pass. With 4 agility, you know, they're pretty good at throwing passes. Or a handoff and then a pass. You can do both on a turn. I'm kind of interested to see what he's going to do here. He already used his blitz. He can't really throw any blocks against me. I suppose he can run over here and then try to throw it. Oh, back over here. He tried to throw it. Okay, so the ball is hard to pick up when you have people around it. The more tackle zones on the ball, the harder it is to pick up. I'd like to block his vampire. I can try to throw this Snotling by the ball. Okay, I heard him. That failed miserably. Let me just make this guy stand up. Oh, he's already standing. Okay. I think we gotta make this block here. Push. Alright, we can push him onto the ball, which would scatter it, which we don't want. So we can do that, which puts another tackle zone on it. No. it would take me a 6 to pick up the ball. Okay, so other things I can do here is just throw these blocks. And then the other thing I think I want to do is try to foul this player, which means I can try to injure him, but my player also has a chance of getting sent off. Okay, we didn't get the injury in. Okay, with 2 tackle zones on the ball, it's pretty hard to pick up. He has like maybe like a 33% chance to pick up the ball. If he picks it up, he's going to score a touchdown. Okay, now with only 1 tackle zone on the ball, might be worth trying to scatter it. I can't decide. I think I'm going to do it. We'll see what happens. That actually worked out really well. Now we have 2 tackle zones on the ball. The ball, see, when he got knocked into that square, the ball scattered. And I was worried about it going over here, and then his vampire would be able to pick it up right away. But instead it went like right exactly where I wanted. In between these 2 ogres. Because these ogres, he's not going to be able to move them. I mean, he can, but it takes several players to block them. And it would take a couple dodges with his vampire. I'm surprised he hasn't failed more bloodlust rolls. Do we get host mode? I'm not sure, because I will definitely like host your guys' channels if you host my channel. Sneaky need, or what's his name? Panda needs to host my channel so Ash comes here. He used Hypnotic Gaze, which is something that I've been worried about because I don't know what it does really. But vampires have it. It has something to do with me losing my tackle zones. Oh my god, he got... Oh. This is no good. He's gonna try to pick up the ball. He got it. Fuck, he's gonna score. That was a really good play by him. Here I was thinking that I was safe. This guy had break tackle. He does have break tackle. I think he's deciding if he wants to score this turn or not. That would take 2 dodges, huh? Alright, so this is the biggest move of the game right here. I knocked him down. Did my ogre pick the ball up? My ogre got the ball. That's really unlikely. The Carter 4 has good. Oh, my team name is named after Lil Wayne's career. It's basically just all of Lil Wayne's albums / mixtapes, because I'm gonna need a whole lot of them. Like the thing about Blood Bowl is you make like stupid puns and things like that for your teams. Like his is the Fine Dining Society, so he's a bunch of vampire food critics or something like that. You just make up a bunch of silly names. What does this guy have? He has break tackle, so he can dodge once. I can't read that right now. What does it say? Can you paraphrase it for me? Bow. You can't. That's what paraphrasing is, man. You take too many words, and you just You say, okay, all right. Can I host another channel, or do you have to be a Twitch partner? That's basically what I want to know. And he uses hypnotic gaze, and I don't like it. Oh, he had to eat his thrall though. You're hosting my channel right now? That's fucking outstanding, dude. I will host your channel as soon as I figure out how. Did he knock down my player with the ball? No way. I thought I was safe. Now I'm not safe at all. This vampire that already moved picked it up though. I just called him a sheep fucker because he's from New Zealand. Type host channel name into your chat. For example, if you share the Twitch Weekly Show, you would type host Twitch. So you would type like /host unfriendly butt ghost is what you're saying. And I don't think you want to host an unfriendly butt ghost. Let me tell you, it's not the most pleasant experience. You might think it sounds great. Yeah, I'll just host an unfriendly butt ghost. I'll just have them over. We'll you know, watch a movie, eat some popcorn. No, dude, it's not the most fun thing. Okay, I need to knock this guy over. To do that, I need to get another player over here. I could do it with a snot. No, I can't. Alright. Oh, he boneheaded. No. Oh, he's gonna be able to score a touchdown. Oh no, dude. I want to follow him. I don't think so. No, dude, he's gonna score this turn, I think. I think. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, maybe he can't score. He can pass it, I guess. I think that's what he might be trying to do. Oh, no. This guy's in the end zone. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck, you can do it. Wait, maybe he can't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can he go 1, 2? Yeah, I guess he can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make 2 dodges. He has 3 rerolls. Can only use 1 reroll on a turn. He could hand the ball off to this guy. Oh, he failed it, but he's gonna re-roll it. Oh no! Man. It sucks, dude. I didn't hurt any of his players at all. I get back a bunch of mine though, I guess. I have to kick off to him though. Sneaky, I'll fucking kill you. I'm not I'm not in the mood for talking about Sig. I don't know how to line up my players, so whatever. I like this guy. There was some logic there. It just wasn't good logic. That's basically what he just said. Alright, so I need to get the ball from him and score, which is like impossible. It should at the very least be 0-0. I shouldn't have just given up the ball like I did. He has 11 players, right? 7. Yeah, he has 11. got an extra reroll again. God damn. Holy shit, the kick landed on my side of the field. Oh, he gets... Oh. Wow. He gets to give it to whoever he wanted. That's unlucky. This guy is a way better player than me, though, like I said. I stopped playing this game because it made me too mad, so I started playing Caesar and Gaul, Rome 2. You know, because that doesn't make me mad. But this is just like a for fun league. I'm still just mad that I gave the ball away at the beginning of the first half, though. I really shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. I was set up to like possibly score. But at the very least, probably not give up a headshot. But what he did to score at the end of the half, I wouldn't even have like thought to do most of that stuff. So, props to him. Oh, I thought they were far enough back not to get blocked. Alright, so what do we got here? Let's stand this guy up first. Blitzing this guy would be nice. We move him here. That's a dodge. What about? Okay. So if we move this guy here. God damn it. It's still only a one die block. Okay. How about this? Kind of screwed here. I think I used my blitz on this guy. Yes, I finally heard somebody. Dude, this game, This is a different league. This league is all. This is all Lil Wayne's career, man. It's well, I have the Carter 1 through 5 as the big guys, and then I'm going through his mixtapes in chronological order for the little guys because they're supposed to be getting killed. So then I was gonna start going through the mixtape Weezy stuff. I don't know where I want to go with this guy. I can write down MF Doom on my list of other players to name my other team after, though. I think I want to put this guy here. Wait, you don't like Lil Wayne, dude? Lil Wayne killed... The Carter 2 is one of my favorite CDs, dude. Lil Wayne in like 2007 was on top of the rap game, dude. And that's like the year I graduated college, so it's like, you know. Dude, don't make me start playing the Carter 2. I'm trying to put this on YouTube. I don't want to get my video on demand muted. Never heard such classics as Money on My Mind? The Fireman? Come on, dude. I'm a fireman. I got that fire, man. I mean, who thinks of shit like that? Lil Wayne, that's who. Oh, word. Sneaky, Tupac is the name of my running back on my Dark Elf team. He's died and been resurrected before. Man, I want to get more coffee, but I can't step away from the keyboard until this is over. Oh, he hurt one of his own guys, eating him. That's what I've been waiting for. Maybe the dice are starting to, you know, roll my way a little bit, like at the craps table. Except for that. I think I told the story on Twitch before where I won $1,500 or $1,200 or something on a bet in Vegas at the craps table for a dollar bet. I think I told that story. It was like the greatest day of my life. Oh shit, did I just end my turn? I just skipped my turn. Oh, I can't believe I skipped my turn. Alright, Johnny boy. Do you know, are you of the gambling age? Do you know how to play craps? Or have you ever been to a casino or the craps table? Or do you know how to shoot dice at least? Like in a back alley. Your life is going to end in a few weeks. And you need a new couch? It's terrible. Alright, well let me explain the game of craps to you. As quick as best as I can. Alright. If you're betting with the dice, right? Let's just assume you're betting with the dice. That's how most people play craps. The first roll, the shooter rolls the first roll. Alright, let's just say no one's been playing. You walk up to the table in a group or whatever. One of you is the shooter. You roll your first roll. That roll, if you roll snake eyes or double boxcars, if you roll a 2 or a 12, you lose. If you roll, and possibly a 3 loses too, I can't remember. If you roll a 7 or 11, you win. You double your money. But if you roll any other number, like a 4, a 5, a 6, an 8, a 9, or a 10, the point gets set at that number. So then you keep rolling the dice and you try to get that point. So like let's say my first roll, I roll a 4. That means the point is 4. And then you keep rolling the dice trying to get a 4 before you roll a 7. If you get a 4, then you win. If you get a 7, that's called crapping out, and you lose. So a 7 is good on the first roll. It's actually even not that good on the first roll if you're betting with the dice, but that's a whole nother story. But after that, a 7 is bad. So like in Vegas, you're allowed to make these things called fire bets. I haven't seen them anywhere else. And you usually put down just like $1 before there's a new shooter. And what happens is like the shooter gets the opportunity to roll the dice or whatever. And basically the more different points he scores on before crapping out, like you win money. And I think after like 4, it starts to pay out. So like this dude scored on like, let's say 4, 5, 6, 8, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. And so like he scored on all the points except for 1. And if he would have won, and he was rolling for the last one too. He rolled the dice. He was rolling for the last point. I would have won like $1,200 on a 100 bet. Or no, $2,500 on a $1 bet if you would roll the thing. But it's just like basically your dice just have to be super hot, dude, for like a long time. And it's called a fire bet, and it was great. It was the greatest day of my life. Me and my friend both won $1,200 on a $1 bet each. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do here. Double pow, baby. That's a 1 in 36 chance. I don't know what to fucking do with my guys, dude. I have no idea. He can come back and he can hand it off to this vampire. Yes, I'll just reload that. Pow. KO'd him. I don't get any points for that. Ah, he boneheaded again. Motherfucker. Oh my god, 3 of my ogres boneheaded on one turn. That's like you have to roll a 1 3 times. The odds of that are not very good. You know the odds of rolling any doubles is the odds of rolling doubles in dice is it's only 1 in 6. I didn't know that. But it's you have a 6 out of 6 chance to roll the first number, and then you have a 1 out of 6 chance to roll the second number. So that is 6 over 36, which is 1 in 6. When you go to the craps table, never bet the hard way, dude. The hard way is a sucker bet. That's when you bet money on like, if you roll something the hard way, like if you roll an 8 the hard way, first of all, your mother's very happy. Second of all, that means you rolled doubles to get it. So you'd roll 2 4s. And don't bet the hard way, dude. It's a sucker bet. And then people will press up the hards. They'll throw $5 on each of the hard ways and shit. It's like it's a sucker bet. Don't do it. Because rolling a specific hard way is a 1 in 36 chance. Plus, I don't think you can bet snake eyes. I'm not sure if you can bet double boxcars. I should just take the $25 I made in Twitch donations and go to the fucking casino and play one hand of craps. one roll of craps. Double that money. Parlay that into a successful microphone having Twitch career. Yeah, so me skipping my turn on accident like really fucked me over kind of bad. But at least I get the ball back. You know what it was that made me skip the battle? I was so used to Rome 2, how you click start battle or whatever. It was just like instinctive. Do I have my agility snarling? Yes, I do. So maybe I'll be able to score a touchdown and make it respectable, or at least throw a snarling. or at least hurt some people, get some experience. Yeah, fucking Craps is a great game, dude. It's second to only Blackjack in the well, aside from like poker, which is like a skill-based game. Second to only Blackjack in the advantage that the house, the less advantage that the house gets. So you have the potential to like make the most money, the most fair. But you have to bet in a certain way. The first night that I played craps, I read a book about craps on a plane to Vegas from Chicago. And I didn't get it. I think I've told these stories before. Maybe I told them in my Let's Play of Blood Bowl that I never released. Unreleased material. I read a book about craps on the plane. First night I got to Vegas. Quick snap. That means all of my players are allowed to move one square. Okay. So then I get to the craps table, and it's all fucking, it's super fast and furious, man. There's all, people are betting, and then the dice are, you can't be too slow. They fucking I want to bash them. And I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Like, no idea. And I'm so fucking drunk, dude. We got off the plane at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And I was drinking Red Bull and vodkas since like 8 o'clock in the morning. And it was like 11 o'clock at night. And because in Vegas, they just keep giving you drinks. They give you drinks for free. And so I got lost from my friends. I was in Paris. And I got lost from my friends. And I just ended up at this craps table. And there's all these high rollers and shit. They were getting their rooms comped, like next to me at the craps table. And I'm just like, what's up, iPhone user? And I'm just like drunk as shit, dude. And I just keep winning. I kept winning and winning and winning. And I was betting all wrong, and the lady, the stick woman or whatever she would be called, is trying to explain to me. She's like, you know, you need to bet the odds. I'm gonna try to pick this up. Alright, I got it. I'm gonna try to give it to this ogre. Oh my god, that worked. And they kept on trying to explain to me how to bet, but I like didn't understand it because I never played craps before and I was so drunk. And now do I block here? Or do I do this? I would have won. I probably would have won like $3,000, dude. But I only ended up winning like $250. And then the next day is when I won the $1,200 bet on the $1. And like I won probably $500 before I won that too. And I was just like, I'm talking to my friend Ross, and I'm just like, dude, I don't think it's possible to lose at craps. Like, I just come to the craps table, and the second day I understood what was going on. So I was like winning like legitimate money, and I'm like, dude, they just keep rolling the dice, and I just keep winning, man. And since that day, all I've done is lose like probably $2,000 playing craps, dude. Like since that very day, it'd be like I'm at a bachelor party, I'll go to the craps table with $450, it's gone in 3 minutes. And now I don't have money to throw on like that anymore, so I wish I had it, but yeah. And then there was a time in Vegas where this stripper named London got me to buy it was either a $250 or a $500 lap dance. And you know what? I don't regret it at all. She was a student at UNLV going for her pharmacy degree. She had a long-term boyfriend back in Philadelphia. We talked for quite a while. The beers at the strip club cost $14.95 for a Miller Lite. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna really spend any money, so like, this girl played me so hard, dude. She's like, yeah, I'm kinda just like, I don't really feel like working. So like, she just sat there and like talked to me for like an hour. And then she's like, I only do VIP lap dances. And I was like, alright, well how much is one? I'm like, I feel bad, I've been sitting here for like an hour taking up your time. And she was like $500 or whatever. And I was like, fuck it. Let's go. Because, you know, I thought we had something special. And it turned out strippers are just a bunch of liars, dude. We got done doing the lap dance. She comes back to me. She's like, which one of your friends has money? I was like, bitch, fuck you. Like, seriously. That was extremely rude to say. Oh, that's only a one die block. She was like, I just got my fake titties done. You're my first client. It was a super sensual lap dance. Like I said, I don't regret it. But it's a cold game out there. You definitely can't trust a stripper, dude. Strippers are like the lowest form of life. Yeah, dude. Try saying that at the club in Vegas and see what fucking alley you end up in on the way to the fucking hospital and the trauma unit, dude. You can't say shit like that. She's like, I'm supposed to massage my breasts this way every day, the doctor said. Do it for me. I was like, alright, Jesus Christ, dude, the boneheads are real. I'm just throwing this block, fuck it. It's the end of my turn. Now, dude, if there's probably like one place you don't want to cause trouble, it's like at a strip club in Las Vegas where the beers cost $14.95. I can tell you about some strip clubs though. I can definitely tell you about some strip clubs. I went to the most ghetto strip club I've ever seen. God, dude, I can't even tell the story because it's not appropriate for this. It's not appropriate for the stream. Dude, a Red Bull and vodka was like $25 for one. For one. Again, if you sneak in your own beer to the strip club in Las Vegas, you're only asking for problems, man. Problems that you don't want to have. Loses 1 point in armor value. That's too bad, SQ1. Yeah, but I'm gonna export this to YouTube for everyone in my Blood Bowl league to watch. So I can't just tell the nasty, nasty stories of this strip club, dude. I'll just say, like, the first thing was, alright, dude. We had to catch a cab. It was in East St. Louis, which is ghetto as fuck. It was actually in Brooklyn, Illinois, which is by East St. Louis. So it's super ghetto there, dude. And we walk in the strip. It was my friend's bachelor party. This is the same day I lost $450 at the casino on the way to the strip club. And then I show up fashionably late to the strip club. The strip club doesn't even have poles in it. It just has like elevated platforms. There's not even poles. The ceiling's like 8 feet tall, dude. First thing. The first thing is is it my turn? No. This girl. Everyone's like, hey, you know, when I walk in because it's a bachelor party. And so this black girl takes me and, you know, like throws me down on the platform and starts, you know, feeling up on me and shit, and like wait, hold on, I'm reading this comment. Who's a menagerie? And that was a lot to type on an iPhone, dude. Anyway, so this girl throws me down on the table, and then she's like, hey, do you got $1? And I'm like, yeah, I got $1. I'm at the strip club. And and she's like, watch this. And she has me put down the dollar, fold up the dollar, like fold the dollar the long way, and like put it so it's like shaped like a V, like it's shaped like a TP, and put it on the table. And then she goes, and all I'm gonna say is she picks up the dollar with no hands, dude. And I'm like, that is gross. You know where that dollar has been. Money is like the dirtiest thing. Why are you picking that up with your private parts? Don't do that. And that was not even the grossest thing that ever happened, dude. There was there was quite a lot that happened at that strip club, dude. Including some prostitution. And I was just like, at the end of the night, I was like telling the women, I was like, just leave me alone. I was like telling them I was gay and shit. I was like, stop hounding me for money. You guys are all gross. I've never seen so many C-section scars in my whole life, dude. They're like, oh my god, it was quite the experience, dude. That was back before I used to. That was back before I used to stream video games on the internet and used to do interesting shit with my life. Oh wait. I'll tell you the name of the strip club. It was It was called Roxy's. And it was in Brooklyn, Illinois. Who do I want to hit? The vampire? Yeah. That sucks. I was hoping to hurt him. Steaky, aren't you glad that you're hosting me when I'm telling like the lewdest stories of a life a long time ago? The way you spell it is like Rocsi or something. The thing is there was like a legitimately nice strip club across the street, and I didn't know about it until 4 o'clock in the morning when we ended up there, after Roxy's closed. And I was like, why the fuck haven't we been here for the last fucking, why the fuck weren't we here for the last fucking 15 hours, dude? Dude, it looked like it was like the inside of a fucking triple wide mobile home. The grosser part of the story, I'm not gonna tell it, but I'll just say that if one of my friends, oh no, okay, that was his catch failed. If one of my friends wasn't wearing glasses, he probably would have gotten STD in his eyes. And I'm just not going to elaborate on that at all. Johnny, I have no idea if it had a white sign above it. It was like a couple of years ago. It was a couple of years ago, and I was like drunk for like 4 days straight. I didn't pick the strip club either. The guy that lived in St. Louis is like, hey, this is a great strip club. It's so him too. It's so him to be like, yeah, this is the place we're gonna go to. The most grimiest strip club you could fucking imagine. It's like literally repulsive. Seriously, like every single one of those girls had C-section scars. It's like, man, go home and take care of your kids, dude. They have a shower, and they should have a chemical shower so you can take a fucking bath, dude. They have a shower? I sound so much smarter when I'm sober. Yeah, it's like 4 o'clock. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up. I guess I probably gotta come down here and cover these guys. Well, maybe it's like 8 here too, I don't know. Oh, it's 7:45. I just need some more coffee. Oh, I'm just waiting for this game to end. I told you there's a strip club next door to it. Wait, where'd you get that review from? Oh shit, this guy completed a pass. He's gonna score a touchdown or something. I told you, dude. I wasn't bullshitting. That shit was realness, man. I wasn't making that shit up. When I tell stories about my life, they're real stories about my real life. I was in a perfectly fine formation. Alright, let's see here. A 3-die block here. Badly hurt. Pick up that SPP. It should be game over. I was talking about the casino game, dude. Let's see. The Carter 1 and the Carter 4 both got 2 experience. That's pretty much it. Oh, the Carter 5 got MVP. So that's good. That's not like how Illinois... That's not how Illinois looks. That's like, the fucking shitty, super shitty part of it. That's like a, the ghetto of St. Louis. It's not like Illinois. I mean, it's technically in Illinois, but it's like across the river from St. Louis. Like, I live near Chicago. I need to open up the program that submits these things. I have to submit the statistics for this match. Alright, now I can see how lucky my dice were. Lucky or unlucky. My D6s were on par. My 2D6s were on par. Pretty much, just Normal game. Outplayed. Alright, I'm going to picture me to be skinnier. I am skinny. What are you talking about? Anyway, I'm gonna take down the stream for a little bit because I need to eat something, and then I'll be back streaming. I'm not sure what I'm gonna stream. I might stream FTL for a little bit and then some Rome Total War 2. I'm not really sure. Let me know if one of you guys is streaming and I'll host your stream. But yeah, I gotta export this to YouTube and etc. So I'll be back in a little bit. Thanks for watching the Blood Bowl game, man. If you're interested, Blood Bowl's on sale, and I can definitely teach you how to play it. It's fun. It's just it can be real frustrating. You gotta have someone teach it to you. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll be back in I'll be back for sure. I'm not. This isn't like how I normally say I'll be back and I never come back. Like I will definitely be back for sure. So thanks for watching.